Welcome to Raider Talks. I am your host, Art Navarrete, here alongside Nick Ibarra. And before we get started, hit that subscribe button down below for Raider content all season long. We are here following a 32-23 victory over the Denver Broncos, Nick. The Raiders get their first win of the year, and this is our first show. We've been happy for, in weeks, 3 weeks or something like that.
Yes, finally, everything looked to be clicking, looked to be good. This team played 4 quarters today, and we came out here with a much-needed victory. Everybody looked good. I don't think there's a one point that you can look at and be like, well, this person did wrong or this person did this. We played as a team today, and everybody balled out. Everybody showed out, and we did good against a very good defense.
Yeah, we had a pretty good day. Raiders win 32-23. I think Josh Jacobs carried us today.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams had a great day. Derek Carr made plays when needed.
Mm-hmm.
So everything just clicked today. We won a football game, and I wouldn't say everything was clicking perfectly.
Yeah.
But it was good enough to get this win this week. But I think we're going to need to be a little better next week if we want to beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, you're going to build off of this, see, what things you did right and things you can still improve on and did wrong. But, we got it done today, which is the most important thing. And, just like you said, we'll probably tighten up some more stuff going into next week, a big Monday night against the Chiefs. But like what everybody did today.
And we were in a similar situation this week as we've been the prior 3 weeks where, we have a chance to win. The other team has a chance to win. It's a close game down to the wire, and we haven't found ways to win.
Yeah.
But today, found a way to win, found a way on third downs to come up clutch and get the first down so we don't give the Broncos the ball back with a lot of time. And we're able to secure the victory, secure the win. What were some of the biggest takeaways from this game?
Yeah, I think the big thing was you were 50% from the third down. You were 7 for 14. You stayed on that field. And, and then we, on their third downs, we took them off the field. They only converted 3 out of 11. So we took them off the field. We got off the field, and we stayed on the field. Offensively, we stayed on the field, and then like kind of what I talked about in our keys, the first downs, we were getting those 4 or 5 yards or getting first downs. Josh Jacobs had a really good day today, and it started on first down, getting positive yards, and us not playing from behind or backwards, playing clean football, and I think our quarterback making good throws at times and even using his legs. He had 40-something yards rushing, and a couple of them were on third down, and a couple of them were extending drive extenders, and you just love to see that, and I think those are some of the big reasons why we won this ballgame.
How important was it that you think we got a division win and a win against a hyped-up team like the Broncos? They've obviously haven't played great football so far, but a very great defense the first 3 games. How do you think it was scoring over 20 against this defense, and then even our defense coming up against their offense, who played better this week than they have in the past 3 weeks, getting big turnovers, getting big sacks, making plays seem like every time the Broncos have the ball.
Well, yeah, and I'm going to say for our offense not being as them clicking and being a whole as they should have been these last 3 weeks coming in against a really good defense, they haven't allowed a 100-yard rusher and a 100-yard receiver. And, in the beginning of the fourth quarter, they failed to do so at those 2 things. Devontae had 101 yards. Jacobs was over 100 yards at that point. And, we did things against this team that no one has done against it before. And I think it was a good thing just for this offense, knowing that we went up against a really, really good defense and got the job done, put up the points, and there was a lot of, well, they never done this, they never done this, they never done that. And we checked all those boxes and we did it. And, we move over to next week. And I think, like you said, this defense too, other people making plays other than Max Crosby.
Everyone making plays.
Yeah,
Nate Hobbs making plays. Amik Robertson making plays. Max Crosby making plays. I'm seeing Cleve Farrell in the mix. I saw Chandler Jones in the mix.
Yeah.
I saw Big Hank in the mix. I saw some of the interior guys in the mix a little bit. So a very good day. Diablo played good.
Yeah.
Perryman, until he got hurt, played really good. Hopefully he's going to be all right.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that I was upset with was Trayvon Merrick and, letting that big play downfield. I think that was one of our worst moment of the day.
Yeah, I think if you just want to look at one thing, like just one thing, hey, about this game, we had them 1st and 30, They weren't doing nothing, and they go, and I think maybe 3, maybe 4 plays later, they were celebrating in the end zone. Can't have that happen. You're 1st and 30. This offense wasn't doing nothing at that point. You give up, I think it was a flag, and then a couple big plays in a row, and that's what happens. You can't have that happen. But, I'm not going to sit here and dwell on that. Today was a 9-point victory. I'm going to be happy.
Yeah, 32-23. Raiders win. You could tell we're excited. We can kind of relax now.
I'm having a good week now.
Yeah, we're going to have a good... my weeks have been not as good, They've been kind of like, I'm just thinking about the Raiders all the time, thinking about how they're 0-3 is a really good team, but we can be really good, but we're 0-3. Everyone's talking crap on us. There's still going to be people talking crap. But now we have a chance to shut everyone up against the Chiefs, and it's in our hands.
And, now, I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but you could be a game out of first. Division leader might only have 2 wins after tonight, and you're going to play a Kansas City team next week, and that's going to be a good one. That's going to be hyped up no matter what. And you want to go into this bye on a high note. These past 3 games haven't been what we wanted. You play good today, you go out and shock the world. Next Monday against the Chiefs, you enter the bye 2-3. And everything is just right there for when you come back. Our schedule lightens up a little bit. We got some opponents that are struggling, some opponents that don't look good a little bit, and really run the table from there. But like I said, we got one more week before we can regroup, relax for a week, and focus on the rest of our season. But we got one more game, and it's against Mahomes and company.
Yeah, we needed this one.
Yeah,
kind of a little bit of an elimination game here early in the year. Absolutely needed it, and it seemed like we had control all football game. Even though we kept giving them chances, we kept trying to allow them to come back in this football game, but eventually was able to seal the deal.
Yeah.
I love the play calling toward the end of the game way more than a prior game, especially a game against the Cardinals where we had control and we decided to do little screen plays, not run the ball. Today we ran the ball, pounded the ball. Also, we're making big throws, trying to stretch the field still at the end of the game.
Yeah, and that last drive, we kind of looked at each other like, man, like, what are they going to do? You're up 2. There's still a lot of time on the clock. What are you going to do? You're going to try to just rush it? We've seen before, you're going to just try to screen them to death because we know that doesn't work. And a couple big throws by DC. I think one to Matt Collins, one to Devontae for some big yards. And then Jacobs, took it home for us and did the rest. Loved that drive. Loved what they did, on previous drives. Red zone needs to tighten up a little bit. But what they did to put up points on the board was pretty good today.
Yeah, I loved DC's competitive spirit a little bit today. Also, ran a couple times, and those are some of the things that people talk about.
Yeah,
Derek Carr not running when he can, and this time he found the holes, ran, did a great job. I think he did a great job stepping up in the pocket today, moving around. There's a couple things that obviously we can get better, but that's more about learning the offense. And I can't wait to go into next week, have a chance to beat the Chiefs. And then if we do, going into that bye, and then I think that bye could be a huge, week and a half or whatever to kind of look at this playbook and all these offensive players, just kind of learn it and develop everything into their brain that Josh McDaniels wants them to do.
Yeah, that's what I said. You go in, regroup, relax. Be cool, like you said, study the playbook a little bit more, practice a little bit harder, knowing that you don't got a game, and I think some great things will come out of it. I know I said our schedule lightens up a little bit, and after the bye, no matter what happens on Monday night, we can really run the table and start stacking up these wins like crazy.
Yeah, Raiders are back 1-3. We're in the mix. We are 1-1 in division play. Have another chance at a division opponent next week. We're very excited. Man, it just feels good to get this win. Like you said, it's going to be a good week now.
Yeah, and, and there was times, this is what we were looking forward to. And stat-wise, it wasn't a pretty day for Carr, but what Carr was doing, and with his legs and with his arm and just the decisions that he was making, it was a really good day out of him. Then, we go down the line, Josh Jacobs had a hell of a day. Almost 150 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, really put this team on his back. Devontae had a easy 100-yard game. And, and on the defense, Max doing his thing. Meek stepped up. and everybody stepped up and did good. You know, Waller had three catches for 24 yards, but a couple of them were big ones. And you know, if you saw on tape a little bit, his blocking, his everything was all good. We played a great game, played a complete game. We finally played 4 quarters, and this is a result that you get when you play 4 quarters. You get victories when everybody looks good. You play a complete game, and now it's on against the Chiefs.
Yeah, offense, pretty solid day. I think the defense played really great today. I think they played really good. Halftime CBS, they were talking crap on this Raider defense a little bit, but the Raiders defense has been good. I think they've been very solid all year long. And I think just like the offense, they're still learning a defense.
Yeah,
with Patrick Graham defense, and they're going to get better and better every week. And I think they did really good today. Really good at getting after the quarterback. Really good at when Russell Wilson scrambled, you're on him. Yeah. Usually when these quarterbacks scramble against us, it's like an easy open 15 to 20 yards. But today, it looks like we were on it. And, I just really solid day out of the Raiders. Get a win. Now you can kind of relax a little bit.
You know you can do it.
Yeah, you can kind of relax a little bit. Take a breath. Look like Josh McDaniels took a breath at the end of that game. And now you're heading on to a huge game against Kansas City, the front runner in the West. Yeah. So, man, it's gonna be a fun week leading up to this Chiefs game on a Monday night. Everyone watching us, the lights on the Raiders and Chiefs. We have a trouble in Arrowhead. Yeah. See if we can get this win. I'm glad we're playing in Arrowhead, in October instead of December.
Yeah.
It's a little warmer. We're not playing in the snow. We're not playing when it's really freezing cold. So this is just a perfect opportunity for us to shock the world on prime time, and we'll see if we can do it.
Yeah, we'll see if we can do it. I think today was just a big one, knowing that, hey, we can do it. It was a close game for a bit. We escaped it. We put a security touchdown on the board, sealed this ball game. We know we can do it now. Now let's go build off this, continue this momentum, and go beat the Chiefs.
Yep, Raiders win. Everybody's happy. All Raider Nation is happy. We'll see you guys for our player power rankings soon. And, we have some big videos coming up about this Chiefs-Raiders matchup. We'll see you guys next time, and go Raiders.
Go Raiders.